ready for the potential effects of Hurricane Dorian. Residents are being told to be vigilant and take safety precautions.
We are gathered here today to welcome and celebrate the marriage of Robin and Chris. We can control some things we cannot control, so welcome to Hurricane Dorian.
Dear Chris, the day has finally come. In just a few hours we will be able to call one another husband and wife. I can't imagine spending the rest of my life with anyone else but you. You're the most loving, genuine, faithful, trustworthy, intelligent, handsome man that I've ever met, and I know that I am beyond lucky that I get to marry you this afternoon. See you soon, my love. Love, Robin.
The first time that I met Chris, I was still a student living in Halifax, and Robin was applying to residency all over Canada and the US, and she'd been staying at my apartment. I remember we were curled up on the couch watching a marathon of Forensic Files, looking like complete crap.
Oh my god, is it gonna go everywhere? Yep, I was scared.
And you were about to go on a date with Chris. Because I'm psychotic, I have your cell phone tracked for your location.
That was terrifying. The most terrifying moment of my life.
When I hadn't heard from Robin in a couple hours, I checked in to see where you were. And it turns out you were near a cemetery. So you can imagine the first thought that ran through my head as someone who had just been binge watching Forensic Files all day. She's gone on a date with a serial killer, and now he's burying her at the cemetery.
Robin, as I sit here writing you this, it still seems like a dream. I can't believe that I get to marry my best friend. And the woman of my dreams. You've shown me how great life can be. It warms my heart to know someone like you loves me as much as you do. You are the love of my life, my best friend, my soulmate, and the one I would choose over and over again to spend the rest of my life with. I can't wait to see you walk down the aisle towards me and say I do. With all my love, the luckiest man in the world, Chris.
After I had my first heart attack, Robin showed up at my house 10 minutes later with the biggest smile on her face. She said, "Chels, I think he might be the one." I was, of course, skeptical. When Robin and Chris had been dating for quite a while, Robin found out she was accepted into residency in Kingston, Ontario at Queen's University. It was her last hurdle before becoming a family doctor, something that she worked her entire life for. But this would require Robin moving to Ontario for 2 years. And without question, Chris packed up his entire life and followed her there. Chris, I admire how much you've supported Robin without any hesitation. You've been her rock over the last few years, and I can't thank you enough for that.
Wow. Thank you for always taking care of me and being the best dad in the world. You set an example of how I should be treated, and I know that Chris will never let me down.
From your engagement to your move to Barrington, and finally to your guys' happy ever after, I'm honored that my best friend has found someone so incredible like you to marry. I could not have handpicked someone more perfect if I tried. And I've tried. You stand up for her, you comfort her, and you love everything about her. And I love you for that. Please everyone raise your glass to Mr. and Mrs. Goody and their hurricane of love.
Love you.
You look fantastic.
You do too. You're shaking.
I know. This has been the longest 2 hours of my life.
I know. We're never staying apart this long ever again.
No.
Rain, wind, and a hurricane are words that makes every bride fear the most. But what if the heavens opened up and actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise? It's a good luck omen. It makes your wedding more memorable. And it creates an utterly romantic atmosphere.
She's all yours now.
Chris, I remember the first time I met you. I was so nervous about that first date. I think I changed my clothes at least 10 times. I'll never forget spending 2 hours parked outside Chelsea's apartment in Halifax, laughing and getting to know one another. We connected instantly. I remember after the date going into her apartment and jumping up and down telling her that I thought I found the one. Little did I know that I was 100% correct. I've always felt that a relationship, like a house, needs to have a solid foundation. And I know that we have had that from the very beginning. Nothing can shake it, not even a hurricane. I vow to love and care for you in sickness and in health as long as we both shall live. I promise to love you until death do us part.
Robin, I can't believe that I'm standing here with the moment of my dreams. You've changed my life and made me the best version of myself. You have made me feel more loved than I thought possible. And right from the start, I knew that you were once in a lifetime person. You were the most genuine, kind-hearted, and thoughtful person I'd ever talked to. Robin, this is the easiest promise I'll ever have to keep. Today I promise to laugh with you in times of joy and comfort you in times of sorrow. I promise to be a loving, supportive, dedicated husband, friend, and lover to you for the rest of our lives.
And by the authority vested in me by the Marriage Act, it is my honor to pronounce you, Christopher Kevin Goody and Robin Michelle Pierce, to be husband and wife. Chris, you may kiss this beautiful lady. My pleasure to be introduced for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Goody.
I go a little crazy sometimes. Can you believe it? Yeah, I swear I'm fine, that I'm alright, but I'm barely breathing. Thought I could find my way back home.
Introducing my beautiful daughter Robin and her new husband, my new son-in-law, Chris.
Now, aside from playing pool or baseball, I've never seen him fall for anything or anyone like he has for Robin. And as a brother, you just want your siblings to be happy in life. And prior to meeting her, his life was like he was building a puzzle. He was always a piece short, though. Robin has been the missing piece to his puzzle.
Most times I'm pretty normal.
Chris is a wonderful son, and we can be more proud of what kind of man he turned out to be. I remember the first time that he brought Robin over to the house. I've never seen the look in his eyes like that before. You just saw that they were inseparable right away, and you've made some real nice decisions.
Here's to a lifetime of happiness, love, adventure, and growth. We're happy you found each other, fell in love, and got married in front of us here under the bright lights of downtown Digby. Love you guys.